he contemplated to connect with. King Artaxerxes took pride in displaying his wife to his subordinates. Now, this is what happens. This is the background of the story. Read chapter 1. It says, he took them away from work for 6 months. Showed them all his wealth. And then during the last part of this event, he gave them drinks to drink for 7 days consistent. They were drinking. He says, you read in the scripture, it says there were all kinds of drink and all kinds of dishes and whatever, goblets that they were doing, and they were made out of gold. And it gave a command that each man must drink as he liked. At the height of their drunkenness, perhaps at the lowest point of their drunkenness, whatever you might call it, he remembers, oh, by the way, and these men are seated there, 127 provinces, all civil servants. How big was that crowd? 127 provinces. They're drunk now. Suddenly, a beautiful woman walks in. What would happen when drunken men look at a people? Half naked. To display her beauty. What would happen? What would happen? Wait for a minute. The queen is the certain subject of my sudden interest in this ancient dramatic episode. I reason that because of our primary conceptual affinity with the biblical Jews, we have tended to place special focus on Esther as a heroine who saved her people from genocide. Biblical scholars are also singularly responsible for our orientation towards Esther, to the general neglect of Vashti, whose act should inspire women globally to reaffirm who they are in a world where they are treated as objects for male gratification, even abused through sex, verbal and physical violence and commerce. Much has been written about Esther as a stalwart of faith and model for heroic Christian womanhood. I just observed that Ellen White also devotes chapter 19 of Prophets and Kings to the life and heroism of Esther. She doesn't write anything about Vashti. A different route. This day, I've decided to take a different route. We have to place the book of Esther within another context. One that has its own singular significance, not only for women of ancient times, but also for mothers, sisters, aunts, daughters, and female friends in the 21st century. My primary concern is dealing with the question, why did the queen refuse? It's the global problem of negative gender theories, which precipitate the abuse of women. I posit the view that beyond the title queen, Vashti also knew that she was a human being. Yeah. To her, the title was secondary to who she was, the knowledge of the self that she brought into her role as a queen. Vashti may not have held the religious views and the national self-exceptionalism that marked the Jewish community, because she was an Asian. But she knew that her worth as a person and a woman of special standing in the kingdom would have been grossly undermined by the capricious parade of her body in a hall occupied by drunken men. We may never know if this was a regular practice in the Persian kingdom, which in her resolve she might have felt should be brought to an end. She did this with conscious awareness of the possible consequences. And as you read that chapter, the king gets so angry, she decides to send men. In fact, these counselors come to the king and say, if the story goes around the kingdom that your wife has defied you, all women will defy us. Therefore, make a law here that every man is the man in this family, and that every woman will submit herself to. You read the story to that if you have the time. The king, in shock and embarrassment, in the presence of his large audience of subordinates, with advice from his special counselors, summarily issued a decree that for Vashti's dethronement and eviction from the palace. You know, sometimes when I read the story of Vashti, I imagine I had relatives, perhaps out in the bush there in the rural area, talking to people. You must remember, Ma, I'm the daughter of the queen. Or I'm the aunt of the queen. And suddenly, she gives the news. Your child is coming. Without the entourage, without the many cars. Because she was dismissed from king. You know, what makes me sad is that this woman appears once in the world and disappears forever. This is what we've done to women. We turn into non-entity. She disappears forever. Nobody talks about Vashti thereafter. I'll tell you what my imagination is when we get to heaven. The emotional pain and social disgrace that followed her act must have been of no significance to her. Compared with lifetime humiliation, she would have suffered and she responded positively to the king's invitation. She could not be the subject of common conversation among men. Critical issues in women abuse. One, the objectification of women. You know, I imagine us at the sea of glass, standing erect before that king of kings, and somebody shouting, Vashti, where are you? Vashti. I think that would be a moment of glory. What have we done to our women? Tell me. What have we done to our women? Why are we doing the things that we do to them? Why do we think they are property? Who gave us this idea? Do you know that when you say so and so is your wife, you are not talking property, you are talking relationship? Because human beings, in the cosmic sense, don't own. We don't own. We're not owners. We're users. Read Psalm 24. It says, the earth is the Lord's. And how much? All, not some. All, including who? Those who dwell in it. So how come we own women? How come we can own 15 wives? Somebody in this country, please get it married. I don't know why this whole thing is going on. I want to know. Some of you are brought up by mothers who made you obey men instead of God. Some of our customs are centered around subjection of women. I hate them. What to discuss when we are alone as guys and you see a woman prosper? You know, women are objects of. When she says no, have you ever done that? Why did you do it? Where did you come from? Who gave birth to you? And you happy she did not kill you? And you happy she did not kill you? Read Jeremiah. Somewhere Jeremiah gets so stressed with the issues around Israel. He says, God, why did you not let thy womb be pregnant? Why? So the question of miscarriages is not new. Jeremiah knew that someone could die in the grave. The reaction of Vashti is one that all sensible modern women should ponder and adopt as both a personal philosophy and a moral stand in a way that regards women as objects for observation, artistic appreciation, sensual attraction, exploration, and exploitation. Why do you walk around with open thighs? I want to ask you to do. I want to ask you that. Why do you walk around with open thighs? When you know men are not angels. Why do you do it? Some of it is invited by your concepts. Listen, we are no longer an African culture. Yeah. Let me tell you now. We are no longer an African culture. We are in a culture that is highly sensualized. Highly sensitized to the human body. By the way, one of the 3 marks of a disappearing civilization is this. All the time, when a civilization is in decline, we are now undergoing a global civilization that is in decline. 3 things always happen each time a civilization is in decline. Number 1, there is obsession with the human body. Go to any city today, go to any place today, people are concerned about who they are. They fix their bodies, take a long time fixing their bodies. It's part of a declining civilization too. Obsession with liquor. You read all your history books. The Greek kingdom was killed by liquor. Roman kingdom was killed by liquor. They were drunk. The reason why the heathens were able to overthrow Rome was that the monasteries were busy worshipping a false god in the monasteries. And there were no men now to defend the country. Those who had remained were busy drinking, molesting women. There was even femicide among the Greek people. If you gave birth to a girl, the girl would be killed. The Greeks were so bad. You read Ivan Schmidt, How Christianity Changed the World. because that religion improved the status of women. The Greeks started, when they were part of the Christian, they started saving girls. It was a disgrace among the Greeks to give birth to a girl child. That's why if you understand Greek society very well, there's no talk about women there. It's all men. Who are the philosophers? Show me a woman philosopher. Sure. So women had no brains, eh? Only the guys said, how can you come out of a woman and have a brain? The other one does not have a brain. I don't understand. It's like this theory that women are inferior to men. How can the same body produce an inferior person and a superior person? And yet those who produce them were men and women. Does not make sense to me. Sperms don't make you superior to egg. And because your sperms can't give birth to a child alone, you need her. Then if she's inferior to you, why is it with an inferior person to produce a superior person? Does that make sense? Scientifically senseless. Scientific senseless that women are inferior to us. We have inferiorized them ourselves. It is not God. Women will not preach here. What stops a woman from preaching here? Remove this pulpit. Let's say we remove this pulpit. And then she's telling me, what's wrong? Why should women not preach in our churches? You tell me now. Tell me now. I want to know. Why can't we listen to their sermons? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What is in their brain? What is in their bodies that is hateful? That is so unceremonious? Tell me. Tell me. I want to know. Some of you come from strange congregation in this country, where women can never be an elder. I'm telling you the truth. Why do we know that the women are inferior to us? It does not make sense to me. Scientifically, mathematically, and philosophically, it just doesn't make sense. There's no ethics in the argument. I don't care who you are. You can't prove to me that your wife is inferior to you. The Hebrew Bible does not say, I will make her a helper. You read the Hebrew Bible, it says, I will make her an equal helper. You see, when the translators of the King James started, they threw in their gender theories into the translation. That is why even in John 8, they tampered with it. That verse originally says, the one among you who has not slept with her should throw the first stone. No, when you read it in the English version, it says the one who has not slept. Yeah. Women abuse. Women abuse. Women abuse. How can an inferior being give birth to a superior being? Does not make sense, man. A 0 gives birth to 10. What would have been the possible results and implications of displaying an extremely beautiful woman to the eyes of a large host of men who have been drinking each day for a full week? Let's go. Note that the proposal, the request of the king was not the product of sanity, but a brain that was inebriated and loose. It came from a thalamic response to the frenzy associated with the revelry of a host of men who had not met their wives for days. To obsession with the female body and not the work of a woman. Women are human beings whose existence and life of cosmic importance. According to God, their status as creatures from his mind is equal to that of the male humanity. And I'm glad God did not create a woman with the opinion of a man. They guide you to sleep. They don't see what was happening. Only woke up when all was done. I always tell young guys, they're looking for a wife, sleep. Sleep. Stop opening your eyes. Stop being this woman. You're going to get the wrong woman. Ask God to send you to sleep. Let God bring the wife to you. This business of looking for wives here, there's no wife here, you go to another, doesn't. In case I find the wife there, you go to Dasa, in case you find the wife there. This church has become a house of prostitutes. Every time we hold such meetings, the prostitution taking place. A girl says to me, I've been in the program of Masala already, and then this girl says to me, no, of course, for the first time I went to Stars. Friends of mine noticed that in the first week, windows were generally, curtains were generally open in some of the hostels. But during the second leg, all curtains were closed. And I'm wondering, why are the curtains closed? Let me tell you something, without fear of contradiction. And my father now is Stars, and the former president of Stars. Balega and I and others were brethren together. She did matric in my presence. And we were co-founders of Stars. When she came back from exile, she said to me, what happened to Stars? Balega and Red. Because they were converted to brethren. Their father was a librarian at Fort Hare for some years. I said, well, like any movement, things change. When I was president, we imposed certain reforms. For some of you who go to some of these meetings, go there to prostitute yourselves. Be honest, there's prostitution in this church. We've done a survey in Gauteng of more than 500 senior youth between ages 18 and 50 and 36. I don't have time to give you the results, but the story is horrible. All sins in this country that are found in this country are inside this church. Girls will tell you in that survey, my father slept with me. My mother tolerated it. Question 17 and 18 and 19 says, question 18 says, what's your greatest regret in life? Having slept with a married person. Having lost my virginity. Having smoked data. Having embraced drugs and so on. And you know, there was a lady, I looked at that form and wondered, God, don't we have devils in the church? She everything there was negative. All those 16 previous questions are negative. And then the end, the last question is, what type of help do you need? She wrote, I don't need help. I said, I wonder. There's somebody in Soweto. I won't tell you the church. If he can sleep with you, you'll be insane. Girls now are insane. They slept with you. Let me tell you something. Many of us marry as prostitutes. Be honest with you. When I proposed love to this woman, she will not ask me, she will not tell me what number I am in her life. She will not tell me that I'm number 12. Because I run away. And they never ask me. She will not tell me that she's number 14. I will not tell her I'm number 14. I'm the honest with you. We are seated here as prostitutes, some of us. Because we have been tasked all over. And one of the dangers of sleeping around is this. People's body feels not the same. If I can sleep with this woman today, and that one tomorrow, and that other lady today, the following day, I tell you, my body will tell you it was fine. Okay. Yeah! That's what your body will say. Yeah! I can go there and really stranded. But most of the time I work to come here. That's how your body is. Because you are not here in the here. Read Ivan Schmidt, How Christianity Changed the World. Published in 2013. You'll glorify God. Glorify God. Life is real. We must stop imagining things. Some of you come to university to lace your degrees with corruption. It is a public fact that in this country, all universities are prostitutes. Go to facts. They're in the street now. Asking men to sleep with them, to pay fees, and that's another thing. Some of them are prostitutes. During the day, students by night. I mean, prostitutes by night, students by day. It's happening all our campuses. Our campuses are full of debt in this country. I don't care about your academic success. If you are rotten, you're rotten. That's why some of you standing in the street, this is not long from now. This. Are looking for jobs. Why did you not see that the tunnel is not end? Spend time in 16 years, spend 16 years, and you're studying. This all you know is figures and English. You can't think of looking for yourself. And this is one of the problems I have with the stewardship problem in this country, in the church. Stewardship does not begin in Malachi. Stewardship begins here. I know I've exhausted the time I needed to stop, but you need to hear some of these things. Here is stewardship. Let's just sidetrack for a little while before we finish the story. Here is stewardship. This was stewardship starts in Genesis 1. You read this verse, Genesis 1 verse 8. Verse 20, let's start with 26. Let us make man in our image according to our likeness and let them rule over the fish of the sea and so on and on and on and on. This is a verse that tells you about project design and project management. This verse. Yeah, project design. What are the functions? What are the requirements of project design? There must be intentionality, okay?
Yeah.
Right. There must be collective decision making, isn't it? You must identify the project. The project is man. 5 terms of reference. Inner image, outer likeness. Function and integrity of function. All these things in one verse, and you come to university, they give you a big book. You read it for 9 months and you fail. It's here. It's here. Genesis 1 verse 26. And then people come business economics 28. God bless them. The beginning is a blessing. Do you hear me? They're not blessed at the end. God started with the good thing with the end every time. God blessed them, and God said, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth, subdue it, and rule over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the sky, and over everything that moves on the earth. Listen. First, there must be productivity. Be fruitful. First principle of business economics. Productivity. And then, multiply. Why? For abundance. Then, you distribute. Fill the earth, and you manage the stuff. Subdue it. Where do you rule? Fish. Birds. Animals on the land. Human beings are not given rulership over other human beings. No, God did not establish governments. He tolerated them. God did not create kings. He tolerated them. That's why the king of kings. Read your Bible if you want to be sensible and not be deceived by charlatans who are in this way. Read your Bible clearly. Stop asking for interpretations. God, when the Holy Spirit is with you, He'll tell you. That's why I hate Malachi 3. You have robbed. Robbed who when I have nothing? I want to know. Who have I robbed when I have nothing? I should have been made to know, to have something before I can rob God. The problem is the education system. The problem lies in the education system. We give you theory for 16, 20 years. And then you go out and you look for a job. Why? You were never made a governor. It was education for slavery. The same, let me be honest with you, it is industrialists who inform the curriculum. It is not educationists. Because curriculum is designed on the needs of the industry. So in the industries, tell you, we need secretaries, we need managers, we know this and that. Then those who are designing the curriculum will produce those types of people. So if you want the education to change, go to the industries and tell them to shut up. You want an education for yourselves, not for them. Get the point? Yeah. This country has 56 million people. 17 million of them are on SASSA. It's a scandal. A third of the people are on welfare. It's a scandal. Who is going to run this country? Some of you are going to be unemployed for the next 5 years after finishing it. Because you have no sense. You are afraid of 2001, I left work deliberately. There was something I wanted to investigate. I joined an organization, wrote a report called OJC, Operation Job Creation. I wanted to be there for 6 months and check what is happening among the youth. I was doing a certain survey. So we come with a CV and then find work for you. But we're doing this for people who do not have degrees. One young woman comes from Eastern Cape Technical, when it was still like the technical, with a certificate in textile manufacturing. She says, I can find jobs for us. And I said to her, but you have got a certificate here. Making tools, yeah. We're looking for people who have just passed matric and those who are not employed for some time. And I said to her, okay, fine. In the meantime, where do you stay? Well, I stay inside such a place. Who do you live with an uncle? Would your uncle give you 70 rand, 60 rand, 50 rand, 60 rand? Yeah, she can. And then he looked at me, what's going to happen to you? I said, no, in the meantime, buy some flour, some sugar, oil, and whatever, and said, okay. Baba. I said, you have they say you have a diploma, but you're selling fat cakes. You sleep with money in your tummy, they will sleep with their savings. I said, look here, we're not playing jokes here. Learn to respect things that look humble. Your tummy does not know you went to the technical. There's only one language your tummy speaks, and if you don't speak that language, it's what you are in. From one himself. Let's stop thinking like strangers in this is a continent. Why you act like slaves in a continent? I want to know. Why? It doesn't matter how much you know in this world, how many degrees you have. If you go to bed without food, you are a fool. Remove all those flowers and don't grass in your home. Plant vegetables, man. What's wrong with decorating the yard and you're hungry inside that house? Cook those flowers, then. Why aren't we working with our hands? This verse says we produce, we multiply, we distribute, we manage. Why? Why do you despise the guy who picks a shovel and clears things and so on? One, the guy who writes in the typewriter. And then at the end of work, you go on pension and you rot. No productivity. That's why blacks don't write books. Go to a library. How many books are written by blacks? How many blacks carry books in the street? Hi, they say, Zensus choose me. Why? Right, Zensus choose me. Let's finish the story. Finish the story. Women are human beings. The creation of Eve was premised on the condition that she would be an equal helper for Adam. The Bible does not regard women as humans of less value and lower rank and importance than that of men. Sadly, societies and cultures have tended to treat women as persons of lesser worth and status. In history, they've been used as objects of... Do you know that until the 17th century, women were not allowed on stage in public halls in England? That is why all those Shakespearean dramas were performed by women. Men, all of them. Acting roles of women. They were not allowed because there was this belief that women are carriers of the seed of sin. We must not see them. That's why they wore long robes and so on, so that we might know. During the Victorian period, you know, King Victoria was one of the longest monarchs in the world. He ruled England for 64 years. And he would not wear anything that showed an ankle. That's why whites came here, no? Dressed and so on. Good point. Well, the last thing that happens when civilization is in decline, obsession with the occult. People read stars. Things that are not connected. There's one star here, another there. And when you look at them, because of the era of parallax, those who are doing physics know what I'm talking about. You think those stars are together. They're not together. They just happen to be near one another from your side, from this person. If you looked at them from another direction, you discover, there never was something like this Southern Cross. Stars for Babu Uhlongwane in my chest said, you know, they say I'm going to get a promotion at work, but I'm not employed. It's here. Societies have tended to treat women as persons with lesser worth. Right. Women have always been used as palace prostitutes in many monarchs, even in parts of the pre-colonial. Among Zulu speaking, for instance, persons, if you went to the throne and you were a visitor, you had to be given women who would tend to even at night. Women are more than just biological structures. They have a spiritual nature derived from their divine teacher. I'm glad women tend to outlive us, because those of you who are doing biology know women have a high level of diversity in their cells. That's why they can hold kids in their tummies and even give birth to them. They tend to be lower, and women are generally always able to withstand stress over long periods of time. Physics does not constitute the totality of women. The spirituality and significance of women are more important than their physical looks. The real person and value, therefore, are below the skin, in the total consciousness of the person. Don't go around displaying a face. We don't need the face. We need your brain. Stop at thinking that we're going to look at your face. From today onwards, what we need from you is a word of wisdom. We want to hear the voice of women in this church. On Sabbath, I'll tell you what women are doing in my life. The king's call to Vashti was also a desecration of the sanctity and integrity of marriage. Because of time, I'll not read what remains. But here is the issue. Here is the issue. Here's the issue. Who gave birth to you? Was it a male? It was not a male. I'm not anti-homosexuality. I'm not anti-anything. I'm pro things. I don't fight things. I promote things. Fighting is negative use of energy.
Okay.
I will never go on a campaign against gays. Never. It will be a negative campaign because I can't change them. But if all of us who are not gays and lesbians were to leave this world for 1 year, go to some planet, come back, we'll find maternity wards full of kids. Someone will remember that there's something called a penis and something called a vagina. What am I trying to tell you? That lifestyle is so unnatural. You need to think about it again. You might be bound by biological conditions, but know this, we've been distorted by sin. It is not a generally normal thing. You might be like that since your birth, but you need to know that all of us have been distorted by sin. Some of us who are what they call straight are busy prostituting ourselves, sleeping with everybody else. Now, if I sleep with her, you know what I'm doing? I'm making her sleep with her. I'm making her sleep with her. I'm making her sleep. So adultery is a form of homosexuality. That is a form of homosexuality. God has destroyed partly the Roman calendar. You read Romans chapter 1. The whole chapter is about the unnatural use of men. Because Julius Caesar, by the way, was a homosexual. We don't know all the reasons why the guy is mad at him. The Roman Empire was highly homosexual. It was even in Rome. Which is why the church that came out of that government has been highly corrupt. Do you know that there was once a woman pope? It took the Catholic Church 20 years to crush the woman. She almost gave birth during a church procession. Right? We stay away. Bible calls the Roman Catholic Church the what of iniquity? The mystery of iniquity. Mystery. Because a mystery is bigger than a secret, isn't it? I remember John Kennedy saying of the old Russian state. Churchill said of Russia before you guys were born, said it is a mystery hidden in an enigma. Now an enigma is a complex mystery. So if the mystery is hidden in an enigma, you can't retrieve this thing. You can't come close to it. But so that's why the Bible calls that harlot, big mother. Bible calls it mother of harlots. It says it's a mystery of iniquity. I'm sorry if you're in the Catholic Church, but that's how the Bible describes Catholicism. Because all evils, known and not known, have been harbored by these popes. How can you have a church that only recognizes men and God made them equal? I don't understand. Understand? So tomorrow, let's continue the story. Ordained women. We have to. Because all of them have been doing men. All these years we've been doing men. Tomorrow, let's spend a day doing men. So at the end of this, let's just spend 10 minutes or so with the good wishes to be part of tomorrow's. So I want to